Hi, Shane Searson. I'm going to give you a little bit of a demonstration on this product called the Snare weight. And I'll give you some information about it at the end. This is the M10 or I can't see it because of the light. Sorry about that. Looks like the M1. And it's a piece of leather, pretty flexible. It's got little riveted weights in here and a magnet in the middle, and it's got a clip that slides down over a rim that's got magnets, so you could put it up and get it out of the way of the drum, or you can fold these in and make them stick to the magnet. This one's not sticking that well right now, but we'll see. I'm just going to put this on the drum so it fits over the hoop. This is a typical triple flange hoop, but it's a heavy one on this particular drum. So I've got this weight on here. I guess I should say this is an all-metal drum. It's an aluminum. It's a Pearl Ultra Cast, but it's called the Heil hybrid. I'm drawing a blank on what it's called, but I know that I think it's hybrid exotic aluminum snare drum. But so these weights, this is with it down. And it's really cold, so up here right now. So, and they just came in the mail. I just opened them up, so they will soften up over time. And then if you don't want it on, you can basically pick that up toward the magnet. Nothing, no muffling with that magnet. Okay, that's the lightest one. And again, this is too stiff. It may not stick. There we go. Now I've cut it by a third. But also by cutting it by a third and flipping that up on the magnet, it puts more weight to the center of that. Let's see if I can get the other side to do it as well. I don't know if I can get this one to do it because it's so stiff and cold. Okay, so I can get a third of it done, and then you can pull it off. Anyway, they come from a company called Snare weight. I'll hold that up so you can see it. And then I have a larger one that I'll put on for you right now. And this is the M80. And it's basically, if you look underneath, it looks like it's the same piece, but it's got an additional weight going over the top of it. One big piece of leather, very flexible. It clips on the same way. Now I know this one should work fine because it's not as stiff because it's smaller, and you can see that's a significant amount of muffling. If I turn it off by lifting it up to the magnet, no muffling. Put it back down. Okay, and then I can take half of it and put it on the magnet. And again, because I put that weight over the top of that, that really dries it up. Let me do the other side. So now, works very well. Sorry, I got a cymbal ringing here. Works very well. And again, you can have it as much as you want on the drum. And my understanding is that as they warm up and you use them more, they'll get more flexible. And they can do that. Okay, so let me put the snares off. No muffling. M80. Let's put you can hear that cymbal ringing. Let's put the other one on with the magnet. So now it kind of looks like a bow tie. I'll turn it off again. So it works very well. It's a cool product. It does have, in a sense, it has a little bit of that noise gate type idea that it will bounce up and bounce back down. I've got a brown one here. So I've got two on there. I've got this brown one, same weight. It's an 80 as well. Let's put this over here, and you can. I don't think it's the same thickness of leather, so I don't think that's going to affect how it's muted or muffled. But so there, you can see the 80 is pretty heavy. There, I cut it by a third. I cut it by another third. So if I do this, and again, if I put the snares on, so I'm interested in trying them on toms and everything, and I'm going to do a video that compares these with the tandem drops. I can tell you right away, something I like about this is the ease to flick it up to the magnet and have it off the drum completely, then put it back down. Okay, where the tandems, you have to take them off. Maybe with the heaviest ones, you might be able to flip them back, but I don't know if that'll damage the rubber that goes over the things. So now, in full disclosure, let me move these sticks for 1 second. I got these. If you go to the site for snare weight, they have some that are flawed or seconds or whatever. So you're not guaranteed on the color, and it could tell you what's in stock, but they're, instead of paying like $30 for one, you might pay 10 to 12 or 15 at the most. And this is the big one, and you know, so I ordered 2 of the 80s, and I got a black one and a brown one. So, and again, like I said, they'll loosen up a little bit. And then I got 2 of the M1, and so my thought was to try these on the toms. I'm going to have a 10 and a 12, and I thought I would do these on there, and then 14 and 16 for these. So I'm excited to try them out. But I had seen these for years and everything. I always thought they were a little bit expensive, but then I realized they did have some that were a little bit more affordable. And since I wanted to try them, I thought I would do that route. So if you go on their site, the Snare Weight, they have these, and they have seconds. And like I could tell you, like right here, their corners like a little bit cut. And so they say that they're perfectly working. They might be a little discolored. They might be not cut perfectly even. And I think that that's like on this one. I think this is cut a little bit different than this one. But, you know, this one has a tiny little piece missing on the corner. But otherwise, everything else seems to be okay. And they seem to work. But like I said, they're really cold because I just opened them. But I'm interested in trying them on some drums, and we'll do them on a different video to compare it, and also to show you how it compares to the tandem drops. And we'll do that once I get the whole set set up. But look out for that. It'll be coming.